Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good Tuesday morning. I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Brandon Libby. It's going to remain a pretty warm week. We have temperatures hanging out around the mid 80s, some of us in the upper 80s at times, which is not quite record setting, but about 10 to 15 degrees above normal for this time of the year. We'll have the south wind continuing for the next several days, and then the pattern breaks down starting on Friday. You see temperatures going down, more comfortable in the 70s through the weekend, and we'll have a few days of pretty strong winds Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. As far as the humidity goes, so the next few days will be a lot more humid than what we've been experiencing lately. Looking at dew points back to the mid and upper 50s for today and tomorrow, and then spiking into the low 60s Thursday morning before they fall through the afternoon with a cold front coming by. That's what's going to bring in the more comfortable air for Friday and Saturday. But even though you see these numbers being in the comfortable category, that's certainly going to feel a lot more humid than what it's been, and compared to what we've been used to early this spring. So definitely going to be noticeable out there. Along with the heat, might be uncomfortable at times. But here's what Future Track will show. With that increase in humidity, we're probably going to see a few of these clouds popping up as we go through the afternoon, as we get that peak heating of the day. A better chance for the cloud cover, and then some isolated rain showers in our eastern and northern counties. Not everybody will see this. Again, very isolated chance. But they could be fairly healthy rainfall producers for those that do see the rain, maybe even some rumbles of thunder at times, but there is no severe chance for today. Once the sun goes down and we start to cool down, we'll lose the chance for the rain here, and we'll become mostly clear for tonight. Then I think with what's going on through the atmosphere tomorrow, it's going to be a little bit harder to develop those clouds, and therefore the rain chance will be zero for tomorrow. In fact, I think skies will be mostly sunny. That being said, we're going to look at Wednesday night. There's going to be this area of rain and storms moving in from the west. I think there's a chance that those might hold together. We get some scattered activity overnight. They would be weakening, so the severe threat would be very low. And maybe just some of us there in the western and northern counties could pick up a little bit of rain. Then heading into Thursday, plenty of sunshine, but again, that cold front's going to move through pretty quickly, and so that will really just keep any sort of redevelopment of storms in our northern and eastern counties here throughout the mid to late afternoon. Now, they could be strong as they're developing, but a much better severe chance just off to our east as those will move out. So again, most of us stay dry on Thursday. And with that severe threat, it's just really missing us. We're right on the fringe of it, depending on the timing of that cold front. Maybe for our eastern northern counties, it's a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather, where there might be a small chance for some large hail and damaging wind gusts. Again, the time frame on that would be about 2 to 6 p.m. on Thursday. But just kind of dodging a bullet there for the most part. Otherwise, temperatures will stay pretty warm, as we've talked about. A little bit more cloud cover in our northern and eastern counties keeps our highs low 80s there. With more sunshine in the west and south, it's more so the mid 80s, but everybody will be fairly humid today. And then for tonight, we look at lows right around 60 degrees. So it's a pretty mild night with mostly clear conditions. For tomorrow, looking at even warmer temperatures with less cloud cover. Should be the mid to upper 80s out there, and again, still fairly humid. So maybe not the greatest day to be outside. Just drink plenty of water, wear your sunscreen. Otherwise, for Thursday, it's that chance for storms in the east. We'll have highs spiking in the mid to upper 80s in the middle of the day, and then falling through the afternoon. And we'll have one more rain chance on Friday before a dry weekend. We'll have highs settling into the 70s, which is what we have next week. We'll look at this period Monday through Wednesday next week, where we could have a lot of rain with that system coming through. So that's the next thing we have on our radar. But again, just pretty warm and humid for the rest of this week.